Hi, I'm Cassie Purcell, and I want to tell you the fascinating story of fetal brain development in utero. I know firsthand just how amazing our brains are. Just 4 short weeks after conception, a thin tissue develops into the neural plate. Flat and oval, this plate forms from embryonic cells. This plate literally folds in half, kind of like a taco, to form the neural groove. The corners turn up to make a tube, the neural tube. This tube is a critical part of fetal brain development because it immediately differentiates or specializes to become the forebrain, the midbrain, the hindbrain, and the spinal cord. The forebrain, right here at our forehead, is the cerebral cortex. It processes all incoming sensory information. It controls thoughts, memory, and problem solving. The midbrain is responsible for taking in information and sending it out to the parts of the body. The hindbrain, towards the back of our heads, controls the most basic life function, like breathing and heart rate. And of course, the spinal cord is a critical part of our central nervous system. It is the road or pathway used to send messages from our brains to the rest of our bodies. As the face of a baby continues to develop through 8 gestational weeks, the fetal brain separates into 2 separate halves, or hemispheres. At this same time, the corpus callosum forms. It is a bundle of some 200 million nerves that connects the 2 hemispheres and allows them to communicate to each other. I know a lot about the corpus callosum because for some reason mine didn't form, so I was born without it. It's very rare for complete agenesis of the corpus callosum, or ACC for short, to happen by itself. So I guess you can say I'm pretty unique. But back to fetal brain development. The cerebral cortex continues to grow until week 28. Then the brain begins to change structure as it wrinkles and folds on itself. These folds are like hills called gyri and valleys called sulci. This folding continues until birth or 40 weeks and allows the brain to boot up and come out and become our central processing system, taking in and acting on information. During fetal brain development, new cells are constantly being produced, and specialization for these cells is ongoing. Neurons are the building blocks of fetal brain development. And during pregnancy, 250,000 neurons are created each minute. The process of brain development is nothing short of miraculous, and at each phase, a mother can impact her baby's brain development. Choosing to use drugs, alcohol, cigarettes, or other unhealthy actions can severely impact fetal brain development. On the other hand, if you practice good prenatal nutrition, exercise, and care, you have a better chance of having a healthy baby with normal fetal brain development.